Elizabeth Roberts here from Real Language Right Away. I'm going to be doing a little how-to video today about our early elementary partner conversation lessons that are available on Teachers Pay Teachers. So throughout this year, starting in about September, we got this idea of how to set up our kindergarten and first grade curriculum in a new way, and we ended up writing 30 new lessons that will provide curriculum for, I would say, 2 to 3 years of a regular FLES program. So it's all available on Teachers Pay Teachers, and there are 30 lessons for French and 30 lessons for Spanish now, and we've put these together in a mega bundle so you can get them all at once for a discounted price if you would like. There are also some free lessons available on Teachers Pay Teachers that will give you a feel for the lessons, and you can read through the various activity ideas that go along with each lesson. For today, I'd just like to show you kind of what to do once you purchase one of these lessons. So we're talking here about using them in the classroom. They have been a wonderful resource for distance learning. We have a lot of people using them for that too, and I have a post on my blog about how to use that. But I'm going to focus on what do you do in a real classroom setting. So first thing I would do is purchase some of these nice pocket folders, and then what I do is I write the name of the lesson on the side, and so I have a stack of these in my cupboard so I can easily grab them. So the backbone of the lesson is this partner conversation. So here's an example. This is tu vas où with places. Where are you going? And so you have a simple question and an answer, and then there's an underlined portion, and then the students can change and replace the answer so they can practice various vocabulary in that context. So you will get one of these. We use these, we pass them out to the students to practice with one another, but we also have this projected on our smart board during our class so that they can reference it with different activities. So that's the first thing. We also have some half-page vocabulary cards that are really for teacher use, so I use these to demonstrate the vocabulary with my students. Then we have some small vocabulary cards, and these are really for more for student use. So, for example, I often have them just pick a card to answer the question. So they're asking tu vas où, and then they pick up the top of the card and they say, oh, je vais à la gym. So that way they end up using all the vocabulary and not just the place that they like to go to. Another element of each of these lessons is bingo cards. So we have made a bingo for each lesson, and we have 20 different cards for each one. And this is a really fun thing to do as a class or in small groups. We've trained our students to do it in the target language in little groups, and that gives them even more practice. And then finally, we have a number of written activities that go along with each lesson. So in my folder, I like to just keep just one copy of each one so I could quickly photocopy it. You can also print it off the PDF, of course, if that's easier. So we almost always have a just simple matching activity for each lesson. Just to see how the kids are recognizing it. And then we have some other fun written activities. This is a crossword that goes along with this one. We also have a word search, so this would probably be better for older students. And then one fun activity is we do these mini books, so you can fold this, and I have a video on YouTube that explains how to fold them, but they end up reading the text and then illustrating their own little mini books, so that also is a comprehension activity for them. So yeah, basically that's it. That's what you would do. You'd print out all this stuff and keep it in a folder. I'd like to point out that there is a chant available for each lesson on YouTube. So it's a pronunciation guide, but it's fun and very visual, kind of like a rap. So it really gets the language in the students' heads. And I almost always start with the chant so that they can start to sing the lesson. seeing the vocabulary. And then since distance learning has begun, we also put together a Quizlet for each lesson, and these are free. You can download them off of our Teachers Pay Teachers store. So that's a great way for them to be able to practice from home with vocab recognition and spelling, if you would like to hold them accountable for that as well. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you will let us know if you have any questions about these lessons. We've had lots of fun with them, both in and out of the classroom, but I must say I prefer in the classroom, as we all do. Another thing I wanted to include was just a visual of the table of contents for both French and Spanish. So I'm going to put those at the end of the video. You can pause it if you'd like to check it out. So I hope you are well and safe, and let us know if you have any questions about these materials. Have a great day.